Hello parents, my name is Alan Vandervoort and I will be your student's biology teacher for this year. So let me first explain what you'll see when you first come onto your student's Canvas page. Right in the middle, or right at the top middle, you see this Zoom icon. You can just click on there for the current Zoom link. You'll see the class norms, which the students came up with themselves. This biology, this yellow square shows you the agendas and the warm-ups for the week, kind of what we do. And then here's the syllabus. A little bit about myself. This is my family. My wife, Danielle, teaches at Hughes. She's a science teacher also. My older son, Simon, he's a sophomore right now at Wilson. And my younger son, Ivan, is a 7th grader at Rogers. And these are the rest of my family, I guess. Jackson, the dog. This is grilled cheese, and this is mac and cheese, and this is basketball. I grew up in Washington State. I went to Whitman College. My passion is cycling. This is the Tour de France this year. I love watching the Tour de France. I also am working for the have been working for the census this summer, counting everybody, which is very important to get everybody counted so we get the resources and representation we deserve. And this is from last year's open house. I was teaching everybody how to do the whoa. So it's cool to have the parents, the teachers. Anyway, we'll do our best. We can't quite do that tonight, but whoa. So here are the topics we'll be doing this year. Might be jumping around a little bit, depending. But yeah, those are the topics we'll be doing. As far as participation, you'll get on Zoom through Canvas. You gotta be on you gotta be logged in to your Zoom account first, and please send me a message. I've helped probably 7, 8, 9, 10 students individually with how to get on their Zoom link. It's kind of tricky, and don't hesitate to ask for help. Even if you feel like you should be able to figure out, this stuff is just wacky. So please ask for help for me if you ever have technical problems. The students will read the agenda. Usually I have a little video playing or a countdown while I let students into class. Main thing is having students respond when I ask for their participation. Like if I ask them to put something into the chat, or if I ask them for a thumbs up or a yes in the participant menu. If I call on them randomly from time to time, I expect them to either turn their mic on or in the chat respond to my question. You do not need to have your camera on, but at the end of class I really like it when the students flip their camera on and just wave goodbye to me. I really appreciate that. It's fun to see their face, or at least their hand waving. I start class usually 2 to 3 minutes after start time. That gives them a chance to go over the agenda, prepare themselves. If you join after that time, student will be marked tardy. Usually every class or every other class, I'll put the students into breakout rooms. And in the breakout rooms, I really like your student to turn their camera on and their mic on so they can better interact with classmates and share ideas. I've been having issues lately. Students just don't say anything, and there's like one student talking and nobody else says anything, and that's not good. So encourage your students to participate in the breakout rooms. And if a student needs to go to the bathroom, they do not need to raise their hand. Ask me, just go to the bathroom, come back. If I called on them, then it's pretty unlikely in that couple minutes I will call on them. But if they think they're going to be away for a while, maybe just have them give me a message in the chat that they'll be gone for a little bit. So student responsibilities, be on time, have a pencil and paper, have your textbook. I will be using the textbook from time to time. It looks like this. And they can write in this, so that's awesome. They can write right in this textbook. We'll be doing a lot of classwork during our actual time on Zoom, so I encourage your student to stay with it. You know, they have a chance to work, and then if they have to ask questions, they can just ask me right then and there. So it helps, and as opposed to doing it later in the day when I'm not there to help them. Encourage them to complete homework when directed, and that will be on our daily agenda, what the homework is. And you can check their modules and their assignments to keep up to date with the student keep up to date with due dates. Keeping computer charged, plugged in, and ready to go is important. So my responsibilities, start the class on time. Like I said, I'm more than willing to help you with any technical problems. I like to try a bunch of different activities, help different learning styles, also keep it fresh. Go usually 3 to 4 different activities we'll have during the class, during the hour and a half. And I respect any issues that students might be having with their technology, Wi-Fi or whatever. Sometimes computers just don't work. Even when we're in class and I'm there, when everybody has their Chromebook, there's little issues I have to go around, and that's takes time in class and outside of class, like the way we are now. It's difficult to do. I'm going to use the secondary, our district secondary scale grading system, and that is a better indication of what they're learning. Usually most exams like SAT and other qualifying exams, if you get half the questions right, you pass. It's pretty bizarre to have a system where 70% and up is passing. So this better reflects actually the best way to learn and how other school systems across the world grade their students. So just be aware this is the percent that corresponds to the letter grade in terms of A through F. And I do accept late work, but there can be a penalty based on how late it is. And also, late work will most likely be graded late, possibly really late, because it takes me a while to grade the on-time stuff. And I grade all on-time stuff before I go back to do the late stuff. So if the work is late, expect it to be graded later as well. This is an example of the warm-ups. These are I have these set to have once a week. I have the learning target at the bottom. It's kind of hard to see with the what, why, and how. Got cut off a little bit. My apologies. There's also agenda at the bottom. But you can see the questions I ask, and students answer those, and I'll go over them together, kind of give a mini lecture when we do that. And I'll have a mindfulness we do each week where students will kind of give their opinion or their thoughts on a topic. It's kind of fun. Here's the agenda that you will see every day. On that square on the main homepage, just what we're doing and any homework that we might have for the day. If you look at Canvas, you might see something like this. If you see just a line, it means it wasn't turned in. If you see this, it means it was turned in, needs to be graded. Usually, stuff that's turned in late will look like this. If it's a 0, it means the due date has passed and they haven't turned anything in. And you'll see a number, it means it was graded. So this is what your student's Canvas page will look like, and I suggest getting Canvas, the Canvas parent app yourself, and then you can link to your student's page so you can see what's going on yourself. Here's the home page. This will be updated to the one you saw today at the beginning of this presentation, where you'll have the syllabus and warm-up agenda. It'll be all right here contained at the top. The Zoom link also will be there, but you can always click Zoom here. You click any one of these, it's the same link. But they are, remember, they are all restricted links, so you have to be logged into your Long Beach Unified account. So I go by weeks on the modules, so for every week you can see the work that we did, and here you can check on what your students are doing. Not announcements, but the assignments should show, for example, what's overdue, what's upcoming, and a lot of students like using this. Grades are available, the discussions we will have from time to time, and the announcements are all here. So never hesitate to send me a message. there should be an inbox here on your end. Click on inbox, send me a message. That's the best way to get to me. Message to me, because I see this, all day when I'm teaching. I go on my school email too, but this is probably the best way, just the email right through Canvas. But my email is avandevort@lbschools.net. I'll put that in the transcript. All right, well, thanks for watching the video, and I'm really looking forward to this year. Don't ever hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. Thank you.